Revenues estimated at nearly 10,000 crore rupees a year. A growth rate of almost 30% annually and approximately 2,000 new outlets to open up in 2012. With numbers like that, it's no surprise that the Indian fast food industry is booming. As a result, fast food giants such as Burger King, Johnny Rockets and Country Chicken all want to eat up some part of that pie. The big question is, who will be the biggest winners and losers in this tasty-looking segment?
Given how dynamic the Indian market is at this point of time, with entries of new brands in every segment possible, I think it will be equally dynamic in exits.
One brand that has had an unsuccessful first innings and subsequent exit from the Indian market is UK-based Pizza Express. The brand seemed to have struggled with getting its taste palette and pricing right. Something Domino's and Pizza Hut, its rivals in the pizza segment, got spot on. Wimpy's would be another case in point. The brand was one of the first fast food restaurants to open in India's post-liberalized economy, but was unable to scale up and utilize its first-mover advantage. And now, after a series of legal disputes, might soon be on its way out of the market.
Most of the players who've actually not done well or have failed outright or have pulled out have actually failed on the cost of the operation.
And that's the case with other pizza players as well. For Papa John's, a brand that has been in the Indian market since 2006, their major challenge has been in terms of scaling up and visibility.
See, for us, that's the reason why we are going to tread extremely cautiously, because we do not want to open stores, pay high rents and then look at shutting down shops, We want to do a lot of marketing, but I feel right now we need to just get ourselves operationally right and fundamentally sound. I think once that happens, we'll be ready to go.
For Pizza Hut, the challenge was a little different. Domino's has monopolized the pizza market for quite some time, with more than 50% of the market share. What worked for Domino's is their aggressive expansion strategy and their strong delivery model. The Goliath of pizza in India, Domino's has over 400 outlets spanning the country, more than any other quick-service restaurant. With 70% of their sales coming through delivery, Pizza Hut has struggled to match Domino's 30 minutes or pizza-free promise. So much so that the brand had to think of new ways to differentiate itself, and has worked on transforming itself from a quick-service restaurant to a casual dining one. Therefore, the brand has subsequently transformed their menu and increased the variety offered by the brand from just 30 items they offered in 2007 to now over 100.
You've seen more action in the quick-service restaurants, but we decided, in line with how the business was moving, how Pizza Hut was moving across the world, this was also a direction we wanted to take in India, which was to take it in, not let it be just a quick-service restaurant with a very limited range. If you look at the casual dining restaurant space, it still continues to be the biggest segment in India in eating out.
And with most other pizza brands struggling, Domino's has worked out a marketing strategy that has not only given them an edge right now, but plans to continue driving into Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, making it difficult for other brands to keep up. Domino's is currently present in 93 cities. Not only that, they've managed to increase same-store sales by 37%.
We realize that delivery is going to play a very critical role in times to come. So a 30 minutes or free, a proposition as compelling as that, with a finality sitting there, from an operational as well as from, occupying consumers' mind space, and then leading to, call it, undisturbed, unperturbed image in the customer's mind of Domino's being #1 on delivery, has been a cornerstone of our strategies. Domino's believed in opening its own stores. Own stores would mean we have something like 13,500 owned employees today sitting all over the country.
Another brand that got its India strategy right is McDonald's. Without as aggressive an expansion plan as Domino's, they've proven that growth doesn't have to be defined by rapid expansion. Instead, it's about flogging your existing assets. Home delivery, kiosks, a brand new menu, extended hours and drive-ins. All these innovations have helped McDonald's lift its per-store sales by a healthy 11 to 12%.
If you would look at our overall sales, at an average we have grown at about 33 to 35% year on year. We have taken a careful look at how expansion should take place. Our view has always been that we must have all our offerings in place, first of all. Secondly, we want to make sure that our touch points are all in place. So our next few years are going to be focused entirely on expansion. So whatever we've done in the last 15 years, we expect to do in the next 3 to 4 years. 2012
promises to be a very interesting year for the fast food sector in India, with the likes of Burger King and Johnny Rockets all set to further clutter the market and eat into McDonald's lion's share. But what will be interesting to see is how these brands manage to differentiate themselves, cater to the demands of the Indian consumer, and take on the bigwigs who have had a head start in the Indian market for close to 2 decades.